Hey, greetings everyone. This is Momodu back to inspect our beehive. We had this video last weekend, that is last Saturday. But as you can see, oh, I'm sorry, it was last Sunday. That was when we actually set up this beehive here with the intention of trying to trap or lure the bees that are found in this tree trunk, in the whole of this tree trunk, into the hive. And then today, fortunately, that is 7 days after this beehive have been set here, I am going to show you that our plan is working. Our plan was to get some bees into this hive that will colonize this hive and then will serve as the beehive that SAFCo has set to produce honey. Our plan is to produce as much as possible a number of beehives that we will be able to raise at this farm is going to be. However, we have an initial target of trying to set up to 100 beehives this coming in this season. But then this is the first set. There are others placed elsewhere. That is, the second one is placed somewhere around 150 meters from here. But we will also inspect that, okay? And then probably we may either find some bees in it or flying around it, trying to see if it is going to be a suitable location for them to live or not. But for now, let's see what is going on around this other one. There I am turning towards the direction where the entry point of the hive is. As you can see around the bottom of the hive, you can see a black line. I am not going to get very close to it because bees are always aggressive when they are transferring from one location to the other. So I am going to avoid this stopping them that will cause them to actually give me a very nasty sting. So you can see at the bottom, that is on the tree stem or on the trunk where the hive is placed, I can see a bee flying around a dark portion, which is actually the entry point of the hive. You can see that a bee is flying around it. Yes, I got it zoomed. So you can see some bees flying. Good. That is it. As of now, we can successfully ascertain that the worker bees have started to move into the hive to prepare it for the queen to actually move into the hive. We may not know when they will actually move the queen into that hive, but for now we can say that actually the worker bees are in the hive trying to start their preparatory practices to provide a conducive environment for any living queen in the colony. So for now we can say that this beehive is colonized. However, the bees that we were targeting to enter the hive are actually under that trunk. There is a hole below this particular portion that is pointing the ground. Those are the bees we intend would enter this hive. But as you can see here also, in this other hole, you can see bees flying. There are bees in that hole, and there are others in another third hole. I don't know if they are different colonies or if they belong to the same colony. In that hole too, there are bees. But if they are the same colony, then all of them will transfer into the hive after some time. But if they are of different colonies, then they will not all transfer into the hive. A colony will actually move into the hive and the others will remain in the trunk. And that will mean that we have another opportunity to bring 2 more hives if these other 2 are belonging to different colonies, to set them around here so they can colonize the 2 hives that we may also be bringing to this side. You can see that is the hive, that is the hole, the dark portion. Just on the base, you can see the bee flying. You can see it entering. Good. Now you can watch that down. Am I seeing it? Or are you seeing it? You see, there is a dark hole as I zoom out to see if that is going to make it clear. No. Let me see. As I said, I am trying to avoid any situation that is going to cause alarm to them that I am trying to film them or trying to do anything that they wouldn't like that would disturb them. Yes, you can see it now. You can see that dark portion. You can see bees flying out there. These are indeed the actual bees that are attempting to transfer into that hive above. So if they successfully do, while others remain, then we are going to bring another 2 hives around here. You can see that. So this hive is successfully in the process of being colonized. Once again, I am at SAFCo Farms 1 week after setting 2 beehives. I am here to inspect if the hives are colonized or not. But we have, as I have shown you previously, the first hive is in the process of being colonized by bees. But not all the bees that are in the colony in the trunk moved entirely. I'm going to tell you why they did not all move later. So keep following the video. I am at our second hive, and on this second hive, you can see that dark hole on this trunk. Yeah, there they go. Those are bees inside this trunk. Our wish is to have these bees out of this trunk into that hive. But probably the hive is too low and it's hidden by some grasses, which I didn't believe is the case, but probably the location or the manner in which it is placed is not that much suitable for them to move in. Or secondly, it could be there is a lot of honey they made inside this trunk, and that is why they wouldn't want to transfer so soon. But I am going to actually relocate the position of this hive so that it is placed properly, and then we will see 1 week later what will happen. If they did not move, then it means, well, they may not intend to move. Then I'm going to put in something that is going to attract them into the hive, and I'm going to tell you that when that time comes. So let's see what will happen when I relocate the hive. Actually, I'm taking a video when I was relocating because all my hands are involved and I'm alone here. But as of now, you can see the entrance is just around the base of the hive. You can also see the hive is closer to the trunk than before. It was at that location where the grasses were like an obstacle to the entry. But you can see the trunk where you have the bees, where you have this current colony, and that is the hive just by it. So I don't think it would be any problem for them to detect that there is a suitable home close for them to actually move in. Now, if they did not, then it means they cherish that trunk more as a hive than this other one. And that would mean I should also do something more to make that hive more suitable than what they could get in that trunk. So let's still wait for 1 more week, and then we will try to know what next to do. Thanks, guys, for following. Keep up following, and then subscribe to our channel and hit that like, turn on your notifications as we await more updates soon.